So there was a time I was in junior high school. It was a very hot day, and I was on a school bus heading home, and the bus hit a dog. And the superintendent was called out, and we kids had to stay on this bus while the situation was resolved. And kids are crying, screaming, and meanwhile I'm thinking, when am I going to get home? This is unbearable. It's too hot. And we came to find out that there was a boy on the bus, Justin. The dog was his. So everyone was comforting him and crying with him, being totally sad. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, can we just get home already, please? So I finally do get home. I stumble in the door, and I tell my mother what happened, and she asked me, how do you think Justin's feeling right now? And I said, confused. And then she told me, remember when we were on vacation and came home, and we found your goldfish floating at the top of the bowl? How did you feel then? I said, oh my gosh, I felt terrible. That was so sad. She said, okay, take those terrible, sad feelings and give them to Justin. That was the day that I learned what empathy is. And it is very much possible for people on the autism spectrum to feel empathy. Like, we're not some cold, heartless a-holes. We are capable of feeling other people's feelings. If anything, we take on more of other people's feelings than we might want to in some cases. And when we have context, when we have something to relate to that has happened to us, that's going to help us relate more. So anytime you think of asking, how would you feel if? Instead ask, how did you feel when? When it comes to the autism spectrum, ask, how did you feel when this happened to you? Because they can recall that incident or that instance, get the feelings, and then possibly apply those feelings to the situation at hand. So it is possible, very much, for people on the autism spectrum to feel empathy.
Yeah, I think that's just such a great reminder to teach things in the way that the learner can understand them. We have to adapt our way of teaching. And if it's not working, then that means that style isn't working, that it's not necessarily the student's fault, but maybe the teacher needs to adapt their method.
Very much so.
You've been watching Autism Knows No Borders. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so let us know what you think in the comments section. Click here to watch this interview in its entirety. You can also find us on your favorite podcast app. Tune in each week for engaging conversations of how people across the globe are inspiring change and building community. Thanks for watching. Take care.